Jose. Hi Mango. Hi Muffin. Hi Usu. Hi No Matter. Hi. How are you doing? Currently watching a movie on Malin's. Nice. That's fun. That's nice. In a rush. A little bit. You got the day off? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah. Oh, it's doing it again. Hold on, thank you, Mango. How's that? Are we better now? Yeah. Did you get a good meal? Yeah, I did. Better, way better. Good. I did eat. And then sorry. I thought I was gonna be okay and I'm still crying. I'm sorry, guys. I just got some, like, bad news. So, I'm just a little worked up. I thought I'd be okay to stream. Sorry. That's why I tried starting a little early, just so we could just maybe hang out and I can, like, get my head going okay. Is everything okay? Mostly, I think. Fuck. It's a long story, and it's it's something that I was gonna tell you guys about, but I didn't know how to bring it up. And I was scared to. You should rest. No, I don't want to rest. It's okay. I just want to hang out. It's okay. That's why I started early, just to like, you kind of just get into it. Does that make sense? I think it does. If something happened, you should rest. No, it's okay. Nothing's wrong with family. Remember, it was me. Mostly. We're here for you. Thank you. Yeah, like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It was a lot to get told right before I went go live. So, yeah, it was just like a major life event that I've been planning, and I just got, a call today saying you can't do it. Try somewhere else. So, I have to tell us right now. I wish I could just tell you guys. I'm just like really scared to say it. I straight up what it is. Like, it has to sting. It did. Yeah. I'm just really scared, I guess, to like talk about it. The singing collab? No. It's, real life stuff. Saph stuff, IRL. Not job related, just personal life stuff. Like, tomorrow I'll get up and everything will still keep going. It's just, yeah. Take your time, yeah. God, I wanted to like, because like, I really want to talk about it, but it's like, I'm really scared too, because like, I felt like I wasn't allowed to talk about it. Like, that, but I mean, I don't know. I feel you guys are cool, you know? Sorry. If it helps, we'll listen, no judge. You're the cool one here. It'll be okay, thank you. Thank you. I mean, eventually I feel like you'd have to know. Because at some point, it's gonna be obvious. Okay. Shit. Nah, we can do this. Maybe we should talk about it. Just get it out there and get it over with. Or, like, I don't know. I also feel like if I say it, I'm gonna get a bunch of people saying, oh, we knew. So, let's make it happy. Let's talk about it. Let's, suddenly animator judges. Okay. No, we can, all the real ones are here. We can talk about it, I think. I don't know. Raven might not be here. Hello, Norota. I do have a feeling, though. Okay, Alright. Don't worry, we're gonna get, I know people are probably coming in for the actual character critique. Don't worry, we are doing that. I just had an emotional day. Just give me like 5-10 minutes to chat and we'll get into it. I promise, I swear to God. He'll be here suddenly. He usually does do that, doesn't he? I'll be like, Where the fuck is Raven? And he'll be just like, I've been here the whole time, white boy. And I'm like, shit. Because I knew I'm here for you. Thanks, man. Okay. Okay. It's like, it's not even that big a deal. Honestly, it's not that big a deal. So, got confused about the stream. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I changed the time and I started early. Because, like, I pushed back the time because traffic was bad. And then this thing happened. So I was like, I need a couple more minutes. And then I was sitting here just, like, crying. And I was like, and I stopped crying. I was like, okay, lock in. You can't just change the day of, like, the stream where you're doing audience participation. Like, you can't fucking do that. And then... So I was like, I started early. I'm like, I'll just like start early. We'll do a little bit of chatting beforehand, and then you'll be in the right headspace, and it'll be like nothing happened. It's fine. It's so fine. It's so fine. What the stream was about? Oh, well, no, it's still gonna be character critiques. You can change the date. I didn't want to, though. I just, you know, because it's like I had announced it on Twitter. I know not everyone follows me on Twitter, but like, or sorry, X. On X. I did have one person submit me stuff on X, so I want to make sure I do his because I don't know if they're in the Discord. If they are, hi. If they're not, you know, oops. And if they're here now lurking, hi. We're so fine. We're fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Lock in it. What the fuck is X? It's Twitter. It's the new name for Twitter. Allegedly what we're supposed to call Twitter, but no one does. You know. Okay. So, okay. No, we can talk about it real fast. I'm so... Why is it nervous? It, as in me. I thought people said... I thought the poll said drawing OCs, but no, we're gonna critique it. Because, I'm sorry, but dead ass, I don't think you should be going around asking any artist to just draw your character for free. Dead ass. I've done this once before, a critique stream, but it was on my own old work to try and, like, let you guys see that, like, hey, we all start somewhere, that type shit. I called it dumpster fire. Also, like, could you, like, how unfair would that be if I said drawing everyone's OCs and I got 500 submissions? I'm not Malin. I can't do that. Like, nah. Wasn't asking, just got... I mean, you've asked before, I felt like, or maybe it wasn't you, but there was another guy in stream without an icon like that. And yeah, no, every art stream just kind of like sussily brings it up. That would be unfair. That's what I'm saying. Right. Okay, anyway, so... Real ones. The OG Veil Guards. You don't have a roommate, right? I'm not Malin yet. I noticed. My ears aren't bleeding. Malin would speed things up and dress safer. Yeah. I don't know how she's gonna do that, but I did see on her Twitter that she posted, oh, fuck, what was it? She was like, yeah, for my 500 follower thing on Twitch, I'm gonna draw all my followers. I'm like, Godspeed, woman. Yes? No? Oh, I thought everyone knew. See? That's why I thought, like, it was so... Okay. I mean, granted, he's not usually here when, like, I'm streaming. You guys know Cam. You know Cam. He's the roommate. Oh, yes, Cam. Yes. Cam's cool, right? Well, cool with Cam. Yes, the funny, sexy one. Yeah, that one. Cam? Yeah, I think I know. Shit. Kind of figured that out already. You figured what out? That Cam was the roommate or what I'm about to say? Roommate. Okay. Both. Risa, what do you think I'm gonna say? Both. Okay. What do you think? Because that would make this easier if you guys already knew, and then we could just be like, nod, we're all good? We all understand? Okay. Anyway, here's why I was crying. I had no idea. Damn it, Reese. Damn it. Okay. It's fine. We're all cool, right? We cool. We cool. Y'all promise to still be cool. Now we're edgy. I'm just so scared, okay? We cool, we cool. Promise? I promise that we cool? No matter what I'm about to say. Promise. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to it. Risu promised for everyone, by the way, so. So. Cam and I, you know, maybe, you know, we're gonna get married. Surprise! I'm sorry. What? Yeah, I knew it. You did know it. I didn't see that coming. Yeah. So that's the big event when I'm like, yeah, I'm so stressed because a big thing's coming up. I'm shocked. Mango, shut the fuck up. You're in the wedding. So happy for you. Thank you. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Oh, good. No, I was so scared to say, can I be the maid? Of course you can be the maid. I see it. Congrats. Thank you, bro. So, yeah. So when I say I've been super fucking stressed, I've been planning my wedding. Nah. And so, you know, a few months ago, I got the venue. I put my deposit down on it. I should say, Cam and I both put down our deposit on it. And tonight, I just got notified that she's canceling it. And the wedding date is only 5 months away. And so now, something that should have been figured out close to 4 months ago needs to get figured out again, right now. So that's why I'm a little more worked up, because my decorator slash baker slash venue runner told me today that she is not gonna do my wedding, and I will need to figure out somewhere else to go. Mind you, we have started sending out invitations. We have started telling people where to go. We had the food lined up, our photographer, our DJ, my dress. And now, I have to, like, start over. And the wedding is only 5 months away. So I'm very, very anxious. And I'm glad you guys are here to listen to me. I'm sorry, I let chat get away. Let me read it. Congrats, thank you. It makes sense. So it's been like a while thing. Yeah. Sam, I think Cam and I have been dating for... Oh, shit. Cam and I have been dating, for... 5 years? We've been engaged for 2. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say like college finals or some shit. Yes, I just subtly bring up my roommate to then tell you I have college finals. Wow. Huh? That's fucked up. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, how could you do that to somebody? And I met with her, we talked with her, but she had our money. And granted, she said she'd send it back, but I'm just like, you realize now, like, they say to figure out the venue, you know, like 10 months, a year before the wedding, that kind of thing. And now I'm 5 months from my wedding, and she's asking me to figure it out. I'm so fucking mad, sad, and stressed. Where is she? I'll go find her. Yeah, if I could, like, we all roll up at her house like, hey, yo, heard you were a bitch. What up? I'm feeling secondhand pain. Thank you. Yeah, I know. See? So, like, before Bluma? Yeah, before Bluma. Better send money with his or her head on a plate, too. Yeah. I will take my money back and the blood of your firstborn. Thank you. Which is like, where I'm just like, I was like, do I stream tonight? I was like, I really should. I want to like, not think about this for a minute. But like, at the same time, how do you not think about this? So yeah, I'll have to, and it's also rough because I tried calling Cam, and he's at work, and he didn't answer because he's at work. Why doesn't it surprise me that the girl did that? I don't. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like it's always me. Like, it's always something. Like, if it's something that I'm excited about, something bad happens. Like, originally I picked a date, and then all of a sudden I couldn't do that date. And then I picked this place, and now I can't do this place. I joined an agency, and the agency dissolved. I can't fucking win sometimes, you know? It just... Shit, what I miss. Hi, Billin. Nah, I think that's, like, just why I'm, like, I have to stream. I have to, like, not think about this for a few hours. I have to, like, do something. I can't just sit here and look at wedding venues. Billin, shit got crazy. Yeah. Billin knows about it already, too, guys, so... But yeah. So, it's just a lot. And, like, yes, we'll probably figure it out. But... it's like, that was my first choice for venue, because it was really pretty, and it was a really cool Victorian house, and I felt like a vampire princess, and now I can't have it. Just because she feels like not doing it. I guess. So, I guess that's just another reason why I just want to, like, talk a little bit before the OC critique. This is such a horrible note to, like, start the art critique on. I'm so sorry. You'll figure something out. I believe. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Thank you for listening. It does make me feel better. I'm sorry. This is, like, a really shit way to start. But, like, that's why I started earlier than I said, so I could, like, get some of it off my chest. Let it out. Thank you. If I could scream, I would. But I don't want to make your ears bleed, and, yeah. Quick question. Shoot, what's your question? That just means there's someone who would do it. It's true. Have we considered violence? Yeah, I did, actually. First thought went to that. You feel better? I do. I do feel better not holding it in. And now it just feels better that you guys aren't like, instead of having to be like the big life event, I can be like the wedding. So. Why were you so scared to talk about it? We ride at dawn. I think it was just because it's like, one, it's like a, I don't know, because like when I first started streaming and I didn't know you guys that good and you didn't know me that good, it was like that fear that it's like you could overshare and it's weird or you're gonna say something wrong. And there's also, and I always hear about like, and I've seen the stories happen where it's like, if they find out you're dating someone, no one will watch you because you're not funny. You know? And I wasn't sure what to do. And so it's like, and honestly, when I first started streaming, Cam and I were pretty new to dating each other. Like, we had just started, so it wasn't anything serious. So I'm like, I won't bring it up. It's not a big deal. You know, I don't even know where this is going right now. So I just didn't bring it up. And then we kept streaming, and it kept getting closer to you guys, and Cam and I got closer, and it eventually got to this and that. I'm like, well, it'll be weird if I just drop the bomb that we're getting married. And he's like, you don't think they know? I was like, no, I don't think they know. It only happens if it's like kept a secret. Oh, so what now? Am I gonna get harassed off of being a VTuber because now we know you found out my secret? I guess, but I never really cared about that kind of thing. See, yeah, see now because now I know you guys are real ones. Ironic enough, we're normal. I know that now. You know, I didn't know it when I first started. Yeah. So that's like kind of why I was just like really apprehensive. And then it's like I got so deep into not saying anything that I'm like, shit, can I say it? I don't know. It makes sense. I'm glad it made sense to you. I'm glad. Okay. Let me get my face dry. Oh my god, my sinuses have been fucked up all day. Ugh. Alright! Who's ready for a critique stream? It's perks of a smaller audience, I guess. Less freaks. It's true. What? You thought the Veilguard was full of... I mean, I can see what. Okay. No, we got it. It's good. We're so fine. We're so back. Hey, Cam, if you do end up watching this VOD, they know now. Okay, here we go. Let's get over to the art stream. Okay, guys. Yeah, I guess I could leave that in the VOD. I could cut it out too, but I should leave it just so I guess it's out there. Talking about gooners. I got mommy muscle. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that's for antimatter. Okay. I'll have to put this in the thumbnail. At about 29 minutes into stream is where the OC thingy actually starts. So hi everybody. My name is Saphyre Vale. I'm your wonderful, marvelous, majestic butterfly mage. I love art and storytelling, and I specialize in 2D character design and writing. I will say that. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at the writing part. I've written some stuff. What experience do I have? Or like, what is it? What's the fucking word? I don't know what the word is. What grounds do I have to stand on? As to like why my critique is critiquing? I'm glad you asked. Oh, hold on, where's my brush? I do have experience. I can't spell. I went to art school. That says experience, okay? Experience. Qualifications! There we go! Thank you! That's the word. I do have experience. I worked in the professional field for character design. I was lead designer and artist at a video game studio. The studio, I don't know even if it exists anymore. I quit there after like a couple years. It was part-time, and they were so small. Yes, their lead artist was part-time. That's how small they were. There I did 2D design and concept art, as well as some minor animation. Woo! So I do have experience and qualifications that lead me to be a resource when it comes to critique. Now, when I say critique, I do mean critique. I will be critiquing the characters. I won't be necessarily critiquing like skill or style. I might have to touch on style because style can impact, how do I say, like shape language, shape design, color design. These are all things that come into contact with that. Let's see, where are my notes? I did start taking notes so I could kind of like touch on stuff. Okay. Okay, let's see. Muffin and Raven are gonna shit a brick when they see what's happening. Sorry, when they watch the VOD. It's true. Qualifications, yes. Okay. Send out Discord. Okay. There we go. Overall, I would say character design can be very subjective. I will give you my professional opinion as that. So I have all that on my resume. But also, I have designed some VTubers. A couple, actually. One of them you have not seen yet. We'll leave that for another day. The other one is Bluma. And we all know what Bluma looks like. And so, that just leads into, like, the first lesson. Depending on what it's for, can, like, have different, like, how it should be designed. Like, if you're doing it for animation, that thing better not have a whole bunch of different bips and bops, otherwise, you know, it's not going to be able to be animated. You know, what is that character? What is their story? A good character design will drive the story. It's not like your design shouldn't carry the story. Your design should enhance and ride that road that is the story and wherever it progresses. The studio probably went kaput. Maybe. I don't know. They were very, very small, and I mean, they did have some cool contracts. I know I did touch. I can't even say I helped make. I touched a Nintendo game. Like, we got drafted up to do work on some small things here and there when Nintendo stuff released in the United States. But for the most part, their money came from making educational games for schools. The one that I did all of the character designs for, as well as some animations, was like a financial game. It was like meant for like high schoolers, junior, senior year, just to give them like ideas. It was like a life simulator visual novel thing where it's like you make choices, you do this, you do that, and it's like it was supposed to show them like how to pay your taxes, how to save for retirement, that type of shit. I mean, it was a cool game. I got to play test it. But yeah. And like for that, like characters design that look much different than my designs for Vampire Checkmate. So, you know, depending on what it's for, will change what that design is for, which is why I asked you guys to provide me a small description of what you were planning to do with characters, fucking personality. There's the word. I can't talk. I've had a long day. I'm ready to be told that I'm ass. No. Like I said, I'm not going to be critiquing skill. This is clearly, purely design critique. And critique doesn't mean critique. I will do my best to give you constructive criticisms at things I see. Let's see. I think that was a good opening spiel. I should just get into it. Okay. Woo! Shit, my thingy just moved. We still got the stream up? Cool. Alright, so this was the first submission that I got on Discord. My computer lagged and I missed the last 5 minutes. What happened? Nothing crazy. I was doing my opening spiel as to what character design is, my qualifications, all that good stuff. I'm ready to explain my children like it's parent father. Did you want me to do like all those designs any matter? Like they were like before I had said anything, so I didn't want to assume. But like yeah, if you want me to do those too, I certainly can because we got time. So this is the first one I got on our Discord in the butterfly courtyard. Let me just go quick read it. I will try and keep this. Oh god, sorry, I still got the sniffles. So, oh, here he goes. What is this? Angelic pastry. It is just my Roblox avatar. Well then, this is a very easy one to critique. Do you like it? Then it's perfect. Like, your Roblox avatar is literally for you. If you feel like this represents you, then you're already doing it. But I will say, as like, from a more like portfolio, quote unquote, showcase, if you're going to submit things, I would make them very readable. Like, let me see if I can get this to, like, if I blur my eyes, I can't tell what's happening. I just want to like try and up the contrast here a bit. And then if we make it like black and white. There, so at least now we can kind of see it. I mean, your phone's casting a shadow. I get, you probably didn't have like a setup to take these pictures, but Same. Either way is fine. Okay. I mean, I for sure got your True King OC on here because I saw you actually reacted to like the post with her. So I wanted to make sure I did that one. But like, I didn't just want to go through the art channel and critique everything you guys have ever posted in case you didn't want that. I mean, again, because this is just a Roblox avatar, it's not like there's a lot for me to say. He looks neat. If this represents you, I think it's doing its job as a character design of an avatar in Roblox. Having someone who has played Roblox, this looks like you spent money. That would be funny. I mean, if it was an avatar, it's very over detailed, I would say, at least from what I can tell. Your design also should be readable as a silhouette. That's like one of the biggest things to try and keep in mind, is that if the silhouette is readable, that's already your first big step. The next would be color language against the environment. I'm just gonna quick make a silhouette for this guy. I mean, yeah, there's so much fucking shit going on. The crown's cool. Oops. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like silhouette-wise, it's doing its job. So, I mean, as a character, just as your avatar, I keep saying it, just because there's not a lot to say, because you didn't give me a lot to work with, but if you're happy with it as your avatar, then I say it's a good character design for being your avatar. It's very easy to design an avatar for you because it's literally just something for you. You don't have to worry about any constrictions, restrictions, qualifications, anything like that. I don't know what colors you're using because this is a pencil drawing. I don't know what colors he's actually supposed to be. But if you're keeping it good colors, you know, I'm guessing, if I had to guess with the edginess, he's monochrome with some red in there. Which is fine. I mean, that would accentuate the story. He's got a lot of pointiness, makes him seem evil. I like the eyeballs. I too like adding eyeballs, so yeah, no. I would say this works good for a character design. For your avatar. Let's make sure we specify. Alright. Next, we have this Voyager one. Who submitted this? I'm him from the Discord. I'm him. Voyager 1. He is kind, a caring, sentient android who explores the stars to interact and find intelligent life. There's a huge lore blurb on the image. Okay. He was made for an 8-episode animated series about loss, the stages of grief, and finding connections. Yes, I gave the robot depression. Okay. Alright. Balls dog. Perhaps if it is colored, we can know its personality. It's true. We'd have an easier time. Okay. Voyager 1. I've seen this character. I've seen you post him before. An animated 8-episode pilot. Well, I guess depending on how you're going to animate it would imply different things for me. If you're 2D animating this by hand, personally, I would cut back on some of these details. Like all these lines on the hands. I get he's a robot. But like, I don't think you need to be doing all that. Like, what is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like, it, you see what I'm, okay. Let me draw the hand kind of how you have it designed right now to show you kind of what I mean, right? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the fingers. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, you see how long that took me? And no, it's not even pretty. So add on minutes, right, to make this pretty as well. Imagine an animator doing that. If you're doing it like normal and there's like 24 frames a second or whatever, 12 frames a second if you're being cheap about it. They have to draw 12 of these every second. I would cut down on the lines. Do something more like robot. I mean, I know you're going for a realistic hand, but we could do something like that. Reduce the fingers. That's why a lot of animations, cartoon animations, have less fingers. It's quicker, it's easier, it's cheaper to animate. So I would consider that in my critique as well. Because there's so, that's just the hand, by the way. Like, there's a lot of lines going on. And I do appreciate you did the turnaround. I would watch the feet. I guess this is a bit more of a portfolio critique. But like, if you did turn him around, his feet wouldn't be shooting up into the air like that. They would still be flat on the ground. So I would do something like that. I would consider less gradient on the legs, or to just like make it fluffy and just have it be a clipping thing, not even a design on the legs. Like, if you did less and just maybe like went up to his knees so it's easy for the animators. Oops. Like something like this. It's easier to animate. And again, I'm just like thinking if this was 2D animated, I don't know how you plan on animating it when you said 8 episode, but if this was getting 2D animated, this is some of the changes I would make. And all these bips and bops, like how often do you see that? Not very often, right? So I would cut down there. I think I talked to you once about this NASA thing. I know you said it was okay. I don't know the logistics if you can or can't do that, but do your thing. He's a baby. Oh, the panels are gonna be paid. Yeah, we didn't even look at the fucking wings yet. No. If you're 2D animating this, don't do that to yourself. Don't. Because I don't know if you've ever seen, because these are like satellite dish wings, right? That's what they're supposed to be modeled after. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen them animated, because you haven't. But like, you could either make those 3D and just texture on all those panels at once. That would be something I would consider. Or cutting down the lines. And like, so we have the shape here, right? So just absolutely what's necessary. Yeah? Still the same message, right? A lot less work for your animators. Even this is pretty fucking obnoxious for an animator, though, I'll be real. Because again, you have to think about every single line that they have in to draw. Times that by 24 for every second. That's how much they gotta do. So it's gonna be, I mean, I guess it now could also be a good time to bring up one of my other lessons, is the triangle of production. So, I guess, I don't know. I guess, wait, I don't know, I could make it like a diamond. That makes sense too. Okay, so the triangle of production is like this. You have money. You have money right here. You have time, and you have quality of work. In the triangle of production, you can't have all 3 points. The most you can have is 2 at a time. So if you want something done cheap, so money, you're thinking about money, right? You want something done cheap, and you want it done fast, it's not going to be good quality, right? If you want something good quality, though, and you want it done fast, it's not going to be cheap. If you want it quality and cheap, it's not going to be fast. So that's something else. The good way to think about it. Whenever, this is just like in general, when you're thinking about your projects, your art, you're taking commissions, anything like that. Stuff to think about. Okay. And then, you like the color yellow. I'm getting. Which, I mean, I don't think it's bad. I feel like the yellow and blue do kind of work together. Or, yeah, it's supposed to be blue. I know the NASA logo is blue. But yellow does go really good with purple. Oh, that's new. Write it down. Good, good, good. I'm glad we're learning something. As far as like a character layout design thing, again, I think this might be bordering more in portfolio critique. But when you do a turnaround, I would try really hard to keep things lined up. Like, here's like, we'll say the bottom of his chin, yeah? Right here. It doesn't line up with your side shot. Top of the head also doesn't really line up here or here. Like, if this is your base, this one, then this one's too short. You need his head to be bigger. Oops, I was on the wrong layer then. Okay, there we go. Also, for turnaround sakes, this antenna looks like it's on his right shoulder, but on these pictures it's on his left and his left here. So just like consistency is also really important when you design a character, especially when you're doing sheets. Because, like, say you get to the point where you're animating this, right? You're on a production team because you know you ain't gonna do this alone, right? This sheet is all the other animators are gonna have to, like, draw the character from. Because you can't be everywhere at once. Like, when I did references like that, I think I've showed you guys, like, how I did turnarounds to make sure everything lined up. But, like, this is what they're gonna reference. And if they say this, you're gonna be like, well, wait, is his hair go down past his eye? Or does it stop up right at his eyebrow? Like, so this, see how this hair stops here, and on here it's like down here. It doesn't really work because it's, again, it's not lined up properly, but you can see what I mean, right? the top of the box. No. Bottom of the box? Nope. Like, making sure you're consistent when you're doing your turnarounds, especially. The NASA thing's just a placeholder. Okay, cool, cool. That's better. I feel better about that for you. Because again, that's like NASA's logo. I think you'll get sued. And I'm guessing most of this is going to be in space, right? So the background's going to be dark, so I feel like it's a good choice to have him be like these like more obvious colors, like brighter, whiter. Yeah, no, I think it's good. It is just my personal thing. I don't like yellow. Because like yellow can mean different things, right? But this is getting into like more color theory. I feel like this isn't like a super strong piece for color theory because it's very monochrome, which isn't bad. But it's like I can't really go into the color detail or color story that you could tell with this. Because like yellow for a lot of people means happiness, joy, you know, flowers, sunshine. I'm one of the people that see yellow as like a marker for disease. Like I feel when I see yellow, I think jaundice or like the plague. So, you know, I just don't like yellow. Especially this like a little bit dimmer of a yellow. Maybe if it was brighter, I would like it more. Also, I don't know who else is going to be in this guy's cast or anything. But, like, he does have the most basic of basic bitch haircuts. Nothing, and again, it's not wrong. I just, man. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to play with that. Just that, like, bright fucking yellow. To me, it just means, like, something's wrong. Caution, disease, something, something, something. Yeah, I'd have to play with it more if I was gonna do that. It's also just a thought, if he is a robot, does he need hair? Probably not. You probably could get away with not giving him any hair. Just having like a screen for his eyes. Very Eve from Wall-E. Like, another idea, another critique I would consider for you, especially if he's in space and there's no real reason for him to have hair. I don't know. Why would he need hair? I don't think he does. All right. But I think we spent a good amount of time on that. What do we got next here? Oh, pretty lady. So, let me read. Because I'm pretty sure this is your one that you did for True King. Hilda Redmoon, my OC for True Kings. I gave her both eye colors of her parents because her very existence is an insult to the goddess, and I accidentally gave her trauma. Thanks, Saf. Asking Saf, sorry. Hilda. So, just looking at this, I would have to guess. Well, no, I can't even guess. Well, I see the one white eye, so part black snake. What color is this other eye supposed to be? Oh, muscle mommy. Looking like a snack. She does look like a snack, though. She do. One sec here. So one parent is Black Snake. Who's the other parent? I gotta bust out my own color sheet to see who has yellow eyes. Violet Lion has yellow eyes. Red Bear? Oh. Okay. She's got a very mixed bloodline. Yeah, no. If she is Red Bear, if I may. Red Bear have brown amber eyes with their red hair. But alright. She's meant to be in the True King world. I do see it quite well. I feel like she does belong in the Red Bear Kingdom. So, I'm trying to find something to like talk about because I just like her. I do remember that her father was a black state and her mother was the other one. Got you. I've forgotten the lore even after watching and listening to that True King stream. No, no worries. It's my own little OCs. I'm just happy when you guys just do like it, you know? I mean, I could say a lot because it is for True King, but at the same time, I don't want to because it's your OC for True King. I feel like you can make her whatever the fuck you want. Again, if it's something that is just for you, as long as you like it, like you're doing it, you know? But if it was, if we were just fucking daydreaming, just believing, like True King's an established series, it's a comic, it's whatever. There are some things I would bring up. Also, this is her post-battle outfit. She usually is a happy-go-lucky gal, wearing like a ponytail and a fur coat. Okay, yeah, okay. I think the fur coat would look good. This is a lot. I don't know why so many bandages. In True King, because I was originally thinking about making it a comic, I didn't want to have to draw crazy, ridiculous amounts of shit. So I would like, lower the details there. If we were gonna go pretty cool, get funky with it, I would add on, like if she's happy or she's proud of one heritage or the other, you could add that here. I'm going with Red Bear because fuck the Black Snake. Like, cause the Red Bear is kind of more based off of the like Scandinavian Viking type shit. So I would have like some kind of detail like that on the brace, maybe instead of all those bandages, if you were gonna have a bunch of detail there. Otherwise, just plain brace I think looks really good. This is more of a portfolio thing again, but you can't have, like, that's not how gripping, if she's gripping the sword, her knuckles should come out further than that because there's got to be room for like her hand muscles as well as the hilt. I believe that's called the hilt of the sword. So much she's gonna lose circulation. It's true. That many band-aids. Caught up. Computer is bad. I'm sorry, man. Gauntlet? Cool. Yeah. I would consider that like a leather gauntlet. I want to say bracelet, but it's not a bracelet. Maybe they are just called gauntlets there. Like a leather gauntlet. Another thing, because it is for True King, her outfit. I know you said that she normally has a fur coat, and I haven't seen that. But especially with people of the Red Bear, there's a lot of pride in their nation and in themselves for their strength. I would have her wearing like the royalties colors, which, I mean, granted, most of my stories are about the royal families, so they're all in those colors. But if she is like proud of one heritage or the other, you could have her sport like one or two of those colors. We'll see more True King stuff as I put them out there. You'll see more what I mean, but like, here we go. Here's the king of the red bear. So like, these are their main colors. I would have her maybe instead of these like darker ones, you could like do something, oops, more like that. Oh, shit. Just like a bit green. Because their main colors are green there. And also just, again, because I'm going off the idea that she is mostly in the Red Bear Kingdom. That's a gauntlet? Alright, good shit. Maybe next stream about the lore should be about the wardrobe. We go over the fashion things or the costume design for True King. That would be fun because I did put a lot of effort into that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so in the Red Bear Kingdom, and I touched on it in the lore stream for anyone who cared, but if she is the Red Bear, she won't have any gold on her because they're very proud of their ironworks. So if anything, any metal she has will be iron or steel kind of looking. Woo! Okay, so I would just like take out all the gold and make it iron slash steel. Pretty sure it's iron if I remember right. I like it when you like talk about your own story and you're like, I think, you think, motherfucker, you wrote it, you know? So this sword looks hella evil. I'm guessing that's her black snake in her. Yeah, the only kingdoms that like are really into their gold are the Golden Dragon, because that's like their big thing. Everyone's rich. And the Violet Lion like it because they feel like it makes them look fancy. To be fair, her existence is a disgrace to both families, but she does live with her mother. Okay, okay. Good. I like the braid. Yeah, that's good. And then these dark spots, is this meant to be the... Because she also uses magic. Her tattoos. Her markings. If they are, and this is for True King lore, those are black. Whoops. Kind of made a mistake of just drawing right on the layer. My bad. Ah! But you'll get my point. And then I'm just gonna try and select your hair here. Because I do like the color you picked, like a lot. But if she is showing more like her mom, Red Bear, then her hair is actually going to be like a slightly different color. Oops. It would be more like that. Yeah, that's my critique. Correct. I've sent the character sheet. Oh. Oh. Yo. Give me that shit. Okay. Ooh, okay. Purple eyes. I have to break out my own ruler again. Who the fuck has purple eyes? Radiant Hawk has like maroon eyes. That's about as close as I have. But okay. But, you know, the big third thing, I like. Ponytail, I like. Because this is going to give her that silhouette that you know who she is. Which is good shit. So we can do the silhouette test. To inverse. So, like, yeah. Even when we make her like that, you can still tell who it is. A defined shape. So I'd say very good there. Color, I mean, we kind of already went over color. Specifically for True King Universe, if this was just like your own like barbarian girl, hell yeah. Killing it, killing it. But with the details I added for True King, that's all the changes I would do there. The darker markings, less detail on like the mega bandages there. Oh. Her straps changed positions. Just something to watch when you do a turnaround. Again, it's because, you know, if this was going to somebody and this is all they had, they wouldn't know where to put these, like, ropes that are on her. Ooh, that's a big brush. For you. Because, like, here, it's like, these end here. Or they start there, that's the top. And on this reference, it's at the bottom. I haven't changed the eye color. Oh. The more bandages, the better, Risu. This isn't Final Fantasy. Oops. Hilda, Hilda, Hilda. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'd say overall, I like her. I think you did good with her. Good shit, man. I appreciate you seeing a True King OC. Alright, what we got next? Oh! Soul, not the bad guy. Hell yeah. This is Pliskin's. She's in the Discord. I don't think she's here. But I have read a bit of her comic. I haven't finished it, at least not to where she's updated it to. But I do know Soul is like the mother of the group. Or should I say the most stable? No, I can't even say the most stable. The most, well, not mentally stable, but like physically stable, I would say Soul is. Character for my comic, she's a wanderer searching for purpose in a world with no place for her. I was like thinking about this today too. Another muscle mommy? Yes. Honestly, I've been trying to think of something because I know Plitzen's gonna like give me shit because I didn't give her a very good critique, but like there isn't a shit ton I can say about Soul. I feel like she did do very good with her. It's designed for a comic. It's simple. She can get it banged out. I like the hair. If we do the silhouette thing, let's see how Soul's silhouette holds up. Select, inverse. We take the black. I mean, I guess maybe that could be my one critique, is that the silhouette is a bit weak. In the sense that if I'm looking at that, is that Soul or is that Rambo? Could go either way. But I do think it's a good design. It's for a comic. So there's not a stupid amount of detail. These scars will be obnoxious, but from what I understand, Soul is in this coat for a good majority of it. So that kind of takes care of that problem. I do like how, like, simple and efficient it is. I mean, the belts and the shoelaces on the boots are one thing, but, like, again, it's a comic. I don't know how many shots of the feet she's gonna have, but I doubt it's a lot. I do like, also, this is a really good character sheet. I just like, she has the front, the back. I mean, if she wanted to go, like, for above and beyond, I would do a full turnaround, not just front, back. Even though that is a turnaround, but, like, to get, like, the side, the 3/4 angle from all angles. Some more expressions would be cool, because I feel like this expression, whoops. I feel like this expression and this, oh my god, and this one are pretty dang close to just being the same expression. So if you wanted more variety, I would do that. I like how we got the weapon, oh my fucking god, the weapons here. I think that's really good. That is something to also, as far as design goes, I feel like it's really smart to have, how do you say, ecosystem, I think that's the word I want, where it's like, if you're, an example would be, if you're designing like a tree for your world, right? Yeah, draw a tree, it's a tree, but like, if you start drawing like the bugs that are near it, some birds, the animals, how big is it compared to a human? Is there like magic? Is there not magic? Like, you, so like, I feel like this does a lot, having these knives here, because then he's like, okay, those are Soul's knives. That's, you know, how big they are. Boom, right there. Yeah, that's a cool Mayan looking thing. Boom, now you know it's a tattoo. It's like she didn't just put Soul on here and say like, here's Soul, here's her jacket, here's her expression. It's like, these are her things, this is this. It's like, it's just, this is what I mean when it's like, this is a good character sheet, I feel like. The most normal one. Yeah, the most normal one. Even though I know Soul's not completely balanced. I feel like no one in that comic is. Shout out to Pliskin. Good job. God, I came back. Hi, Muffin. Welcome back. I don't know how many shots of the feet she's gonna have. Depends on what kind of comic. Important to have all the characters' relevant details. Yes, yes, yes. It is very professional looking. It is. Wait, what? Yeah, and also just having little notes like this, like her bandana never comes off. How tall is Soul? She's fucking tall. She's taller than me. I don't want to hear shit from anybody now about how tall I am. Soul is taller than I am. Okay. And it is a comic, so I know she does it in black and white, but I do like how she puts on here, there is no kind of canon color palette. Go nuts. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure did that too, and you know, it just works. Because you use the colors as a way to like enhance the feeling. It's very, very smart. I like it a lot. Could I ever do that? No. Absolutely not. No, I need my colors to help me tell the story. It's distracting. Finally, somebody beats Sap with height. So many beat me with height. I don't know what you're on about. Yeah, no, that's all actually I got. I would maybe go less with the scars, but again, if she's wearing this coat for 90% of the time, it's not even a concern, you know? Very good. Very good stuff. I like Soul. What we got next? Ah, my one Twitter submission. Peace, stop. Let me go quick read. Oh, that's right. My internet crashed. I have to go back and log into Twitter again. Okay. The art was in mine, so credit to the artist, Rosie Belt Monk. I hope I said that right. They're on Twitter, it looks like. This is my character, Emerus the Yorkie. Stylized as a Sonic OC, he was designed to be the main focus of a story about forming connections and taking responsibility. Okay. So this is him designed to be a Sonic. So I don't know exactly what he looks like in his own world, creation, lore, whatever, you know? Shaq's taller than any of us. It doesn't change that Saph is also tall. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Boo. I'm here. What are we doing? We're doing OC design critiques for characters. Or actually, it's X. Oh my god. Right. What was I saying? Right. So I like the art a lot. If it's meant to look like it fits into the Sonic world, I think you're nailing it. If he does have his own style for the story you're doing, then I guess I can't say much about that. From this, though, I would say it's pretty fucking solid. Forming connections. So the feel I get from just this, with the shape of the eyes like that, I get that he's like the bad-mouthing teenager. Or like he's going through a rebellious phase. Because that's something with shapes. And like, that's the one thing about this that it's like... Again, because I don't see him in his, like, what style he's supposed to be. Does that make sense? Like, he said in the comment that this was just fan art meant to make him look like he belongs in Sonic. So I don't know if this is what he stylistically looks like or canonically looks like. But I think this would be a good time to bring up the shape language. Or shape language at its most basic form. So I know we've all, or maybe not all of us, but like basic art lessons is usually like, yeah, if you can draw these 3 shapes, you can kind of draw whatever you want, and that's kind of true. But like broken down to its most simplest form, each of these like shapes is a way to tell something about a character. I feel like I would use my own characters here as reference. Because I feel like I did it very strongly in Vampire Checkmate, and you probably don't even notice I'm doing it. But, so like, when you think of characters like that have, or triangle characters, it's like danger, or evil, you know, at its most basic routes. Here we have like happy, soft, you know, easy to talk to, loving, caring, happy-go-lucky. Squares are meant to show instability, responsibility. So, I feel like I did this pretty good with Vampire Checkmate. I think I even did it with just their eyes, because if I draw Salem's eye... Oops. Oops, I made his eye a little small. Hold on. And then we have Saph's eye, or not Saph, fuck, Scarlet's eye. And then we have John's. Like, that's just their eye, but I did it through their whole character. Gotta do his laundry, but I'll be listening. Hell yeah. Happy soft circle. You can see Baymax as an example. True. Baymax is another good example of a circle designed character. It's like, but yeah, these motifs are carried through their entire design. And if you're looking, I think you'll see it now. So like, keep between us. So that's how I did that. But anyway, so like, you can kind of see it, right? In its most basic form, that's his eye, that's her eye, and that's his eye. So if I look over here, I see it. Oops. Where the fuck? There we go. We got a triangle there. We got circles here. And we got a square here. I I guess this is another triangle. Triangle there. This is kind of a circle. Squares, I would say, for these. Oops. So at least like kind of a confusing shape language. And again, this, I know they said this was fan art for him. So I don't know canonically what his shapes are. But I'll say as far as like proportions go, I think this is very appealing. So it's like, you don't want things to be like exactly, right? I feel like this character does it really good as to what it should be, I should say. So like his head is like here, right? And then we got his body, legs, tootsies. Oh, and that's for his ears and tail. Like this is more appealing than if it had been like you see what I'm saying? Like having the variety in how big each section is huge. It does a lot to play into like how your character reads and all that. Silhouette, this one does not have a very strong silhouette. But I think it's because the pose is a little whack. And again, this was meant to be like fan art, not like a character design sheet. But like if we did the silhouette test really quick here. This is a little rougher, but like, whoop, like you wouldn't know, because that could be tails. And we just can't see the other tail. We don't know. And that's what makes it a weak silhouette. Ah, hi Raven. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So like, if you like draw something and you're like, oh, that pose looks kind of fucked, make it a silhouette, adjust it from there, and then draw on top of that. I used to do that for every single drawing. Like, I would, because I saw Huke do it, and at first it was like, I didn't understand why he was doing it, but then it's like I caught on, and I kept doing it until I like didn't feel the need to do it anymore. But like, all my drawings would start off like this, right? And then I would go in and like clean it up. Oh my god, is that Hatsune Miku? But you get the idea. It's tall. It's a tail, I swear, bro. Yeah, I would say overall there. Oh, the color on this, very nice. I like it. Orange and blue complement each other very well. 10 out of 10. I don't know a lot about the story. Based on the short description I did get, I think the two colored eyes make sense, but that is a pitfall I see a lot of like quote-unquote Mary Sue's falling into. Is that like they'll make one eye red, one eye blue, and be like, well, it's because it's cool looking. I'm like, but if it doesn't do anything for the story, why are we putting in so much effort? But I digress. His story is about trying to fit in. Maybe that's why he doesn't fit in. I don't know for sure. If that is why, hella cool. Love it. Keep it. Overall, very nice. I do like the colors on this one a lot. They complement each other very, very well. Alright. Who we got next? I believe this guy's name is Yellow. Yellow. Yep. Okay. Again, I'm him. Here is a Yellow. He is my reality warper, dimension crossing, soul deal maker. He's quite the showman, and he can be pretty cocky and arrogant at times. Also, a lot of variants for his mask. Okay, yeah. And I didn't put all the variants for his mask on screen. He does have quite a few, I saw. Migu. Yeah, Migu. Alright, so he's very villainous. Reality warping. I'll say this is the weakest one I think we've seen then. If he does all that, this does not showcase that to me. To me, this is some dude in the basement. Again, not trying to be offensive. That's just how it reads to me. So you want to push it. You really want to get in there. I'm not sure if this was an OC just for you. I feel like I see this one a lot in your has-been stuff. So if he is meant for has-been, I'd say the yellow is a good choice. I'd say that works. Because the problem, one of the problems I should say I had with has-been is that, like, the red. When the characters are all red and the background's all red, it's really hard to see the characters. Season 2, they did fix it. I feel like there was some improvement. Has been. Yes, Rusu. So, I mean, I feel like keeping the yellow and purple are good. And I'm just going by what I've known about this character, I guess, what I've seen you do. I would push it a lot more. Because this is reading as just some dude. I'm sorry. It is. So if we're going for a reality warping demon, I'd kick it up a notch. Think about the shape language also. Because, like, if we were going to do the silhouette thing for this guy. Hold on. Let's see if I can just bust it out real quick. Like, I would not know who or what that is. But, like, I think this would be a good time then to, like, do the silhouette thing. So, you've already told me he's reality warping, demon, villain, deal maker. To me that reads as, like, danger, cautious. You know, like, he's gonna get you. So, I want to use the triangle for my shape languages. So if we start just like, you know, getting in there. Oof. Yeah. I think the pose isn't too bad. The pose itself, it's fine. It's the silhouette I have issue with. Oh yeah, and his coat doesn't even go all the way around in your reference here. Unless it's super short in the back. If it is, I don't know. I might think about something else, but I have newer art and... Agreed, the pose looked a bit generic. And like, I don't know, if I was a reality warper, I wouldn't just wear like a long hooded coat and a what I'm guessing is a red t-shirt. I don't know. I would do it up a bit more. And like, I don't have a lot of reality warpers. The one I do have a reality warper OC. Oh. But I feel like their deals are a bit different. So I don't know if everything will transfer over. But. Let me pull out mine. Because yours, I feel like, is warping reality to make deals and fuck with people or something like that. That's the vibe I get. Mine's doing it to try and keep the world in check and keep his friends alive. Little different. Just a little different. Let me... Where the fuck is my folder? Oh, right here. I do have a reality warper. I forgot about him. Oh yeah, the sexy one. Yeah. Like when we were talking about it the other day and you guys were like, I don't know, I feel like Salem's the hottest or this and that. I was like, I don't think Salem's the hottest. I think Simon. Simon's the one is my hottest OC. So, like, Simon here I designed to kind of be a reality warper. But he's also the deity of world order. So, he has his keys here. That's what he does to lock away stray paranormals, stray endings, to try and lock them off, to keep his friends all alive as they get to a good ending. Your guy, I feel like, is trying to get the bad endings, so... Also, I don't know how old he's supposed to be looking. I know you say you like using your, what are they called? Bases? Had a reality warper. See, Saphyre doesn't actually see breathe. I did. Fucking played myself. He has a boob window. He does. But in that story, it's to show his marking. Like, this black diamond here is to mark him as an otherworldly being, a god. I do that in, like, nearly every story. So that's just, again, something that happens for my stories. Not required. But if you did want to add a boob window, highly encourage it. It's very freeing. So, like, Simon's meant to look like a deity, a god, something otherworldly, ethereal, maybe even. I feel like you're a guy that isn't quite his vibe, but do you see what I'm saying? Like, if I put Simon's silhouette, you will know that's Simon. This guy's silhouette, we don't quite know who he is. I would push some aesthetics. I would maybe look at other references. I would try and decide, get a firm grasp on who he is. The yellow and purple work good together, though. I feel like the color's not bad. Again, me personally, my personal taste, I feel like this yellow makes him look sick. But maybe that's what you're going for. Could be. Yeah, details with boob window. But if you did want to add a boob window, I'd encourage it. Saph, what does the window say about the character? It says that he's a god, marked by his deity diamond thing there. Alright? Posted a newer version of yellow? Okay, let's see. Me go get it. Get it, get it. Don't stop. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. Okay. Okay. Let me get this on the thing. Let's go. Oh, wrong one. This one. I still feel like you should push it. And again, the coat, I don't know if the coat just doesn't go long in the back or if it's just on the sides, but again, the coat did not wrap around his legs like it normally should. I bet that window is marked. Listen. Oh my god, guys. Listen. I didn't see that diamond. Because you're so distracted. That window means I want to see titties. Listen. Listen. I'm just saying, if he needs demigods, I'd volunteer. I made him so fucking fine. It's not fair. Anyway, sorry. This isn't about Simon. This is about Yellow. Fuck, guys. We're not done with him. Bill, and finally some honesty around here. Oh, fuck. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, my guy. I'm him. I still... Anatomy is a valid detail. I still feel like you're not quite pushing it. If he is meant to be a reality warper, I would do more than like a yellow sweatshirt. I would look up things, symbols that define reality, this and that. I know a popular character I've seen, since doing Art Fight, I'll say, that I've seen a lot of people make OCs based around is the King in Yellow. If you're really gung-ho on the yellow bit, maybe read some of that. See if it inspires you to add some more meaningful details. Because like I get you want to do the mask thing. Totally valid. Having the mask could be... You know what would be cool for you to look at then? if you're gonna do the mask thing, what is it? That's like, I think it's a Chinese theater thing where like, it's like, I forget what the art form's called, but like they have like a whole bunch of masks and they switch between masks so fast, it's like you can't even see it switching. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not crazy, right? Like, I know it's like some like rope and pulley thing inside their costumes that's like they can like switch masks by just like turning their head really quick. Yeah, okay, see? I don't remember what that art form is called, but that could be something you look at rather than doing just these generic, like... And again, I'm not saying this to try and be mean, but it's the only way I know how to explain it. These, to me, read as, like, a 12-year-old's first day on DeviantArt. Like, I would look more into, like, different kinds of masks over this. Also, this one... I only see Toby from Naruto. I know that's not what his mask even looks like, but that's the only vibe I get when I look at that one. And like these two, it's more of a stretch. But these two, very much I get vibes of the Freak Circus. So you might want to be careful about doing like more clown stuff, unless you're gonna be really different about it. But as far as colors go, I think you're getting it. These are both very saturated. Like this one and this one. Personally, again, I mean, I wouldn't use yellow like this at all. I wouldn't use yellow as the main color. But if you are gung-ho about yellow, keep doing it. I would try and look for ways to bounce it more. Also, I think, wait, I take it back about the color being pretty good. No, it's pretty good. It's still pretty good. But what I would suggest, instead of having red, because red clashes with purple a lot. Let me see. Instead of having, like, his undershirt be red, I would opt for more of a, like, purple. I feel like that looks more balanced, more coherent. Because, like, you have yellow undertones here, yellow here. This is just white. You know, no, nothing crazy. But then, like, this can match this. And if you want to keep his pants black, keep his pants black. Could play around with, like, having his shoes be, like, white or something. I would play around with that, because, like, I lose the shoes when it's just all black like that. And maybe, I don't know, maybe that's just your style. Maybe if it's black, it's fucking black. And, you know, maybe you're not meant to see the details or differences. That's a style. It can happen. I'm not here to critique styles today. I'm here to critique your character and how well to tell a story. In yours, I feel like there's a story to tell, but you haven't figured it out yet. And that kind of reflects in your average Joe here. If he is like some demon reality bending chaos junkie, this is not how I would dress him. I would go for something very asymmetrical, like another idea. Like if we were doing the white boots, like maybe have this boot be knee high, this one go low. Fuck it, this one's a sock. Make that one a sock. This one's a boot. Make like one side super formal, make one side like not. Like if he is more chaotic, doing something very like Wabberjack, you know, very Loki. Oh, Loki, that's another reference you can look at if you're going for more of the chaotic reality bending. Look at like lore with Loki. He's a mischievous little fuck. Thigh high? True. Thigh highs are sexy. There you go. Let's see. I think I need to get caught up in chat again. Okay. Ah, villain, yeah. The King in Yellow books don't really describe him. Just that he has a mask. Right. But I feel like how do I say? Like, very valid what Dylan brings up. But I think I was more telling you to read those books so you're exposed to more. Because, and again, I don't know your whole life story. But, like, based on the shit I've seen you post for your art, you like Hazbin Hotel. And that is so cool. I like Hazbin Hotel, too. But, like, you need to expose yourself to more media than just whatever VivziePop gives you. And I'm not saying that's all you watch, right? But it reflects a lot in your art that you're very inspired by Hazbin Hotel. And I feel like you just reading some other, like, sources, like the King in Yellow, fucking Loki lore, whatever that Chinese mask art is called, like, just exposing yourself to more things will make your art, like, blossom. It really does. Because I, like, my first iteration of Simon, like, before I started reading more into different deities and gods and, like, pantheons, it was a lot different. I think I've shown him before on stream. Hold on, let me see if I can't find Simon's, like, OG design. I don't even know. I don't have, like, the OG anymore, I don't think. Probably not, anyway. Yeah, no. I don't have Simon's, like, OG art. It is... Wait. Yeah, no, I don't have it. But here's, like, a picture I did with his, like, old art. I was victim of it, too. 2 different colored eyes because, fuck it, it looks cool. So, like, Simon's changed a lot. Like, he went from, like, a yandere guy that could, like, restart the timeline because he felt like it to an actual character, I would say. Like, this Simon was very much just 12-year-old me, like, venting a bit. But, like, now I'm very happy with Simon's design. I, like, truly, truly love it. I feel like it's one of the best ones I've ever made. And yes, I think he's just absolutely just fucking hot. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. Let's see. I gotta get Cop and check it in. Beyond Leon? Beyond Leon? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but thank you, Raven. This reads as a 12-year-old's day in DeviantArt. Saph, I didn't come here to be called out. Saph, you gotta get that window. Maybe he can do something with that mouth mask for me. Fuck. Goddamn, you're so right. Keep for adding the coat around. Yeah, I would say your next step, and just remember the coat detail. No, your next step, I would say, is to, like, expose yourself to some more media. Sit down and just, like, write down, like, what, just, like, not this paragraph. This is good. This is good writing. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's good you're writing so much. What I would do, three describing words. And then just go look for references for those 3 words. Design around that until you get something. And then you get in there and you start nitpicking. That is what I would do. Because this is a lot, and I just feel like you don't quite know him well enough yet. You wrote a lot, but, like, I don't know if you know him. I sure as fuck don't know him. You gotta figure that out. Yellow's mask kind of reminds me of the Hexen dial from Reboot. Same idea with the mask thing, where it changes as soon as the hand or arm passes over the face. Ah, so that's good shit. Yeah, go look at that too. There you go. You just gotta start exposing yourself to more shit. Sheogorath? Sheogorath from Elder Scrolls. Another reference for you. Sexy equal bad. Not necessarily. Try Ruby, since the character seems, like, color-coded. Oh, yeah. Beta Simon. Goddamn. That was, like, what's the middle one? Between, like the Simon, the red and blue-eyed Simon, that was my second pass at him, believe it or not. There was a first pass that I feel like was way worse. It was so much worse. Oh my god. Right, what were we talking about? Right, Ruby. Ruby is one of my major inspirations. It did... I mean... Monty Ohm himself inspired a lot of my works, but I would say the color thing for sure, I took a lot of my lessons to True King with that one. So yeah, I'd say if you are looking to do something very color-coded, Ruby is a good one for character design. I would say Ruby seasons 1 through 3. After that, I don't know. I mean, it's still good, but I think seasons 1, 2, and 3 were very, very strong. It's the middle one. We got Simon Boop. Anyway, I just can't fucking focus. Not with Simon around. But yeah, so sit down, get some more references, feel out who you really want this guy to be, and then I would suggest using triangles to design his silhouette, however you want to lay the triangles down. But I feel like that'll be able to help you push it a bit more. Also decide how old he is, because this reads as like chibi or child. Either way. Could go either way. Yeah, I think that's my main things for you. My main takeaways for yellow here. You have a foundation. I think you just need to keep cultivating and working, and you'll get somewhere. Okay, what's next? Aha! With a wizard man from Cam. Right, so this one's gonna be kind of tricky. And I'll explain why in a second. Alright, Normac and Kogigan. One was an attempt at a Monster Hunter style design back in college. The other one was an aquatic kaiju that can deliver a zap should you make contact with it. Also has a long tongue. Some people are freaks like that. Alright, Cam, I don't know why you gotta, like, say that shit. It's a weird tag. So true, bestie. Okay. Well, again, first thing I want to say as far as, like, oh, Simon doesn't need to be here. I just like looking at him, sorry. Right. As far as, like, showing off a character design goes, this is, again, borderline more portfolio stylized stuff. But, like, if I blur my eyes, I can't fucking see him on that background. So, one thing we can do, I mean, honestly, I would just put him in an environment I think goes really hard for creature design, if you can do that. But let's see. Ooh, that might be too much. Yeah, it's a little better. So I can at least see him. He didn't even use, like, no bounce slide or nothing. Damn! Your model's so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Prism. Fuck, I forget what the name is. It's the Prism customizable model. My mama made me, and she made a whole lot of us. We're all very pretty. But thank you, thank you. Also, welcome in. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I'm too dumb to read that. I did some 3D. It seems like he's got some texture. He's got texture, but, like, there's no, like, the lighting is ass. It's fine. Is Toki? Hi, Toki. Welcome in. All right. Oh my God. I almost turned on Spotify. That would have been rough. Right. So, like, there is some slight texturing. I'm not primarily a 3D modeler. I can. I've done it before. But that's not what we're here for today. This is as a character design. And he said, I'm pretty sure this is the Monster Hunter one, because the other one looks more like an aquatic zip-zap kaiju. So for this one, we're going to go with the idea that it's going into Monster Hunter. My first thought is, wow, that sure looks a lot like his favorite monster, that fucking poop weasel. So, like, if I, like, took off the head, it's the same exact body shape, which I think is okay. I'm trying to think of this from, like, a 3D game developer's point of view. Whereas, like, yes, that's good. It has the same body shape. They can put the same rig on it and it'll go. That's awesome. That's going to save a lot of time and money. I get you. Color-wise, I would make more saturation. If this is supposed to be some monster in Monster Hunter, I don't know. I feel like it needs more saturation because they aren't all, like, just, like, fucking algae colored. But, like, again, he didn't really tell me, like, what this monster's whole spiel was. Like, I know Mitsutsune has a bunch of color, but that's because of its lore. Like, did you know, in Monster Hunter, only the male Mitsutsunes get that really pretty pink and purple colors? It's because it's mating season, and they're trying to get a bitch. So that's why their colors are like that. So yes, every single Mitsutsune that you hunt in Monster Hunter is a twink. Because he's a very pretty femboy. Did you know that? I knew that. It's one of my favorite Monster Hunter fun facts. So hold on, let me just try and like up the saturation. Oh. Sorry, too much. So I would push it like that much more. Again, this is a 3D model, not in an environment without lighting, so who knows how accurate these colors are. But I mean, it is simple enough to rig. That's kind of how the monsters were. Oh, it's already colored? I see. Yeah, I just turned up the saturation. There was color on it. Needs the color in general. I blacked out a bit. Did I hear femboy? Yes. I was explaining how every Mitsutsune you hunt in Monster Hunter is a femboy. It's actual lore. Look it up. But yeah, no. There is color on it. It wasn't black and white. All I did was up the saturation a little bit. I feel like he did put like some light on it because these blue highlights are definitely like the lighting hitting it. So it's shiny, but I don't know what kind of monster. Ooh. I don't know what kind of monster it is to give like a harder critique. And also it is hard in general, and this is the point I was gonna touch on in the beginning. Creature design is a different beast. Pun intended. Is a different beast from like just human character design. Yes, they're both character designing, but with creature design, it is different. Because, example, like I made Salem. Salem is a vampire. He's gonna act like a human. I know how humans act. I know where they go for food. He's a vampire, so that's a little different. But you get my point. This guy, you gotta think, how does he hunt? Where does he get his food? Does he eat meat? Does he eat leaves? Does he eat rocks? Does he eat bugs? Is it in the water? Is it in the sky? Is it in the trees? Is it in the mountain? Like, this is all gonna be different. You need to come up with your own fucking ecosystem and figure out where this guy fits into it. If you're saying Monster Hunter, which one? Aha! Is it Iceborne? That's a bit different than the deserts in, like, whatever, Worlds or Wilds. It's way different than the rainforest in Wilds if we're gonna put him in Iceborne, you know? So, it's kind of hard to give a full-on critique of character. Shape-wise, I feel like it's fine. If I did his silhouette, I would know who this is. I would know it's at least something different. The hammerhead does do a lot for it. Does distinguish it a bit from the poop weasel that I know Cam likes. Yeah, it's just very, very simple. I would add more. I would push it. Give it details to help tell its story, because that's the other thing with creatures too, is that they can't talk. So if you're gonna do a story with them, they gotta be able to push it themselves. It's a weird lizard. I just noticed it has the same head as a Cephadrome from Monster. Yeah, see? There you go, another one. Basically a hammerhead shark. Yes. That was Cam's description for that one, is that he wanted, this one I should say, is that he was designing it to belong in a Monster Hunter game. So like, just look at this, I would have no idea though. If it's like, meat eater, plant eater, aggressive, passive, I would not know. So I feel like he needs to push some design elements there to help with that. The spikes, to me, I don't know, if we're going based off the basic shape language that we were talking about earlier, spikes generally mean like danger, so maybe it is a predator, but I don't know. I can't see its mouth, so I can't even like try and look at the teeth. It's a long boy, it is. I like it. That's some of my favorite monster design things, is that it's peak monster design. Like, okay, so like you got your monster, right? So for it to be peak monster design, it either needs a tail that's too long, or it needs wings that are too big. To me, that's peak monster design. But it's a whole different beast, so, you know. Yeah. Anyway, there's my monster. The only, like, I've designed... Oh, wait, I have designed a monster. It's for True King. I don't know if I've showed you guys it, actually. Hold on. But I have designed a monster. But I had a very clear idea of what it needed to do, so that probably helped. Alright, so this is the one monster. Well, one of the two monsters I have designed. So this is the World Ender, or the World Eater. He's meant to show up in, like, he's kind of like the final, one of the final big things. I won't say too much, but, everything on him has a purpose. His head is a bit different. I have changed where his horns are since this draft of it, but, like, I haven't drawn that out yet. Ah, Cam's here. Hey. Meanwhile, Tigrex is fucking awful. So, right, I was talking about the colors, like, hold on, let me turn off my edits. Like, this is what it looked like, and I was like, my first critique was I couldn't really see it. I had to up the concentration a lot to be able to see, or the contrast a lot, to be able to see it against the very plain background with its very plain colors. And if we were going for Monster Hunter, I would make it more saturated. So I upped the saturation and the contrast a bit, and this is where we are. I would add more details, because right now I have no idea where he lives, what he does, what he eats, nothing. He looks kind of shiny, so I want to lean towards he's a water thing, but, like, I don't know. These don't read as, like, flippers to me, especially these back ones. So if he is water, I feel like he would have more flippers. But he's an inflatable shark. It doesn't get any better. Yeah. And then Muffin pointed out, too, this is, like, almost the same head shape as the Cephalodrome. The funny ones that turn at you funny in Monster Hunter, they have, like, the same head shape. And I said the body shape reminded me of Poop Weasel, which, I don't know, could be good or bad. Depends. I think it's good in the sense it's like they'll just reuse the rig, so it makes sense. Bad in the sense that it's like it's another long boy. I know you've sketched a couple of creature collector ideas. Yeah, it's true. But I feel like those weren't done. Not like the World Eater and not like Fua. I count Fua as a creature design. It counts. Okay. Yeah, check the first attack on my art fight. That's what I based the color on for this guy. Okay, well, you need more. You need it more, or put him in an environment so it's easier to see. For a critique, I need to be able to see it. He lives in the caves and the water. He's like a cave feeling swimmer. Oh, so maybe he wouldn't be super saturated. Is he still green? Or are you going for something else? I don't know. I feel like that makes more sense now. But, like, these don't read as swimming hands to me. Underdeveloped eyes. Yeah, that reads. I mean, the model's a little jank, but that reads. He has a nose. Well, where? Oh, wait, actually. Hold on. This looks like blush. Aw. Little guy. Ooh, woo. Then where's his nose? Is it? Here you go. Oh, we've already made him better. There you go. See, Cam, we can fix him. Model's a little jank. Look, Cam did his best. He just didn't have enough makeup. So true. I'm gonna go back now. I know ZBrush to work on him a little more. Okay. Bye. Thanks for stopping in. So, like Kazu, but I can swim. Thanks, Cam. Yeah. I think Chris was a big inspo for it back in college, too. Chris. For this one or the next one? Because this one, I guess I see it. Oh, I see it in this one. Now you say it. Never mind. Oh, wait. Right, and then he wags his tail. Perfect. We fixed Cam's dinosaur thing. You better save these. No, I haven't been. But I can take a screenshot of this one if you really want it. Or I guess it's on stream. Yeah, I'll just get it later. Yeah! Yeah, alright. Well, there's his cave lizard thing fixed. Critiqued. Sorry, I forget what we're doing. Alright. His other one he submitted. Initially, I want to say the proportions feel off, but that's a portfolio thing. Sorry. Zip zap, water. Alright. Web feet. Reads good. I feel like that is aquatic. Yellow and blue complement each other. I feel like that's good. I don't know, the yellow does stand out a little bit. I think it's because this is such like a soft baby blue, and you have this harsh royal blue here, and then kind of a more like neon, quote unquote, blue. I wonder if you would like made the yellow orange, if that would look better, but then I don't know. It also doesn't read electricity as much, but I have some ideas. This is gonna take me a hot second to select all the yellow. And again, depending on what this is getting used for, if you're making a 3D model and all these stripes are just going to be textured on, fine. But if this is going to be animated 2D or otherwise, fuck yourself. No animator is going to want to do this. This is way too much work and also way too random. You gotta calm it down or figure out like a really easy pattern for the animators to use to do this. So let me just get all these selected. I just want to try a few things. A few different colors. Holy fuck, there's so many stripes. Why did he do this? He did all this and for what? Also, if we're talking like kaiju, the proportions definitely feel a lot off to me. I feel like he can't be too big with just like how big his head is compared to his hands and feet. I feel like something is off. Like this can't be a giant creature. This feels very dog-sized. I think that's the other issue I have with the proportions as I'm like thinking about it as I select all this fucking yellow. Oops. Not that. Did I get it? I did. Okay. Oh, my eyes. You want me a contest on DeviantArt? Wow. Can't do 11 water creatures. He does, apparently. This isn't my sketch just because it was a really poor, so this guy did a touch-up for me with his art. Ah! I wonder if Cam started playing Monster Hunter with an underwater combat one. He did, yeah. Less electricity, like Kazu. More so, like electric eels. Ah, okay, okay. Kind of seems like a Digimon. I see that, yeah. I picture it will wrap its tongue around and pull whatever it get a hold of. Alright, gotta go. Alright, bye, Cam. So this is more like an electric eel. Well then. Is the baby blue just for fun? Because, like, I've never seen a fucking blue eel. Whatever. Alright, let me see. If we just take the hue slider. Oh, fuck. It didn't get the tail. Hold on. The tail's gonna bug me. I can't see it when it's such a big chunk of yellow that we just didn't grab. Okay. So, now let me take the hue slider. Ooh. Maybe they're too saturated. Maybe that was the issue. Yeah, I think it was because they were so saturated against that baby blue. That's what was bugging me. But now there isn't a lot of contrast either. Maybe like that. It is a little bit different. I would say either do that yellow. Or you could do blue to like keep it in there. Here's a green, another idea, because blue and green are both very cool colors. They can also work. If we want to do the contrast thing, we gotta bring it over to orange a bit more. Which I don't think reads as good, considering what you just told me. I mean, I also could see it being just like a dark gray or a really dark blue. I feel like that works a lot too. He's supposed to be blending in like an eel in the water. I feel like those are your strongest options. Otherwise, proportionally, I don't think it reads as a giant kaiju, so I don't know how big you were gonna go. I like the teeth. This pose is a little fucked. Slightly. A little oomphed. Because this leg is way too long. For one thing, I would say. Oops. Or if it is supposed to be way over here, then this foot needs to be bigger to show that it's like coming towards us. The nails are a choice, but like maybe it's not a deep sea thing. I just know that was one thing I learned. Like, you can't really have nails if you're living in the deep undersea. It just doesn't work. Like they'll fall off. But I don't know. Maybe he's not super deep underwater all the time. I'm not sure. He also didn't say like ocean or freshwater or anything like that, because I mean, if it's freshwater, maybe it's a bit different. I remember learning, like, it was like one of those quote-unquote documentaries that uses real facts to like explain how creatures would live if they were real, da 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 da, and explaining why mermaids wouldn't have fingernails. I just remember that. I don't remember all the details. I like the head though. I feel like if we did the silhouette thing with this, which there's a lot here, and the pose is a little whack. So the pose is a little whack, but I feel like if you were doing this as like a character sheet and you had him like in his like more T-pose, quote unquote, it would look fine. I might suggest, like, when the head's just like this, I know sometimes people find it unappealing, and I've seen a lot of character designers who say like they have to put something on the head to just differentiate it. So you might want to think about putting like bigger spikes there, something to the side, just some ideas, or nothing at all. If you're fine with it being awkwardly flat, you do you. Again, if this was a kaiju, I would think there would be something more up there than just like a bald spot, but again, creature design's a different beast. I don't know. I don't have as much facts for that one for you. It would eventually turn into meat chunks for being so soggy. Yeah, that was another point they brought up. Alright. Let's see what we got. Ah! A baby girl! Let me go read the description. I believe Ryusu wrote something. Pretty sure this is his girl. Where is it? Oh, alright. This is Moon. Moon is a half dragon, half human, can turn into a dragon, and can use her dragon power at will. An extrovert, caring, mischievous, the Ada Ada sister. Ah. Hidden hands. It's true. I'm on to you, Risu. I see you hiding the hands because you're scared to draw them. It's okay. We'll get you there. It's okay. Alright. Half dragon, half human. Well, my first critique in that is that it does not read as that. She does not read as a part dragon. I would do something to show the dragon bits. Even if it's like a good reference for you, if you don't want her to like, if this is a story where it's like people aren't supposed to know she's a dragon, you might want to reference Jake Long, the American dragon. Because he was a dragon, but like his whole deal is that nobody knew, but like it still came across because his hair was like the same shape and colors as his scales and da 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 da. So I would try and find ways to like hint at the dragon. If it's, oh, to be fair, I was scared of dragon. Okay. If it's like more something where it's like it doesn't matter if she's known to be half dragon or not. I would definitely go out. I would add scales, you know? I would give her more of that, oh boy, like a dilated kind of thing. Also, if she is the extrovert, I wouldn't draw her so shy. I would really like get in there. Let her show it off. Type shit. Let her flirt. Like, body language can tell so much. Right now she looks very, and hands behind back. I know you said it was because you didn't want to draw the hands, but if we're looking at this from like a character telling perspective, hands behind back means like open to talking, this and that, or she's very formal, this and that. If she's like carefree and happy, like let's add some dynamicness to the pose. Like, let's get in there. Like, I won't completely like redraw it, but like, you know, give her a little something something. Poser. Because like you can tell so much like just from like posing her. Just like a little bit different. Just a oops, shit. Oh god. She's very symmetrical too. Spontaneous when I drew. Very polite she is. Very polite, very demure. She doesn't do too much. I get good at drawing. You gotta keep practicing then, man. Get out there. Get your shit. Get your girl. Color-wise, I feel like it's not too crazy. I can't see her whole body, so I don't know, you know, what her pants or shoes or anything like that are. But if she is going for red, blue is pretty intense. I mean, you can definitely keep it, especially if her whole rest of her outfit leans more on the red colors. I feel like the blue eye isn't a crazy obnoxious detail, but like I might move it because she's very like her hair is gray and then she has red everywhere else, so I might suggest making her eye more matching that. If we bring it to like a warmer color. Orange. Well, it ain't gotta be orange, but like just an idea how it like kind of comes all together rather than being like fucking blue, you know. But if you want her to have blue eyes, just, you know, maybe make the shirt less intense to have them blend easier. Another thing you could do is just go full on dragon half. It's true, you could just make her very dragony. When you see your sister, you're gonna see why. Okay. But if we were gonna do more dragony, I would say like don't be afraid to like get in there. Like give her a tail. Give her that shit. Hell yeah. Maybe some little wings. Oh, it's kind of demon-y now, but you get the idea. Push it. If she's supposed to be half dragon, let us know. You know? Or if we're not supposed to know, give us hints. Right now, she was like very much, yes, girl, give us nothing. So, but overall, she's cute. Alright, now what we got? Oh, I drew on this layer. Oh, no, I didn't. I drew on the background somehow. There we go. Oh, she's so tiny compared to her sister. But we do got more body now. So we got more story here. And let me read. Jane is half fox, half human. Can also turn into a fox and use her fox powers as well. Introvert, caring, shy, dandere. But I forgot to add those details. I see. True artist would never hide hands. I'm gonna say the drawing is quite a long time. Jose and I both posted our half dragon characters in the Discord. Oh boy. I kinda wanna go peek. Oh hell yeah, those are good. Yeah, the fang. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good soup. That's good shit, guys. What is going on down here? Are these socks, shoes, leg warmers? I can't tell. You want to try and be clear when you're giving your character stuff. Because if like the viewers like looking at that like I don't know what I'm looking at, they're not paying attention to anything else. Just an idea. Oh, not our characters. Oh, I know. But it's like, it's still good soup to see. I like them. Oh, I forgot about it. But otherwise, it looks like she's in the same pose as her sister, which if they have polar opposite personalities, I would change it up a bit. But half fox. These are the fun ones, aren't they? Aren't these the ones that like, oh, shit. Like you can like make the ears do this with. Again, if we're like supposed to know she's a fox, I would definitely give her some foxness. Right now, she reads just kind of like, she doesn't read shy with this expression, so let me just get in there and and if she is shy, I mean, yes, the hands behind, like we said, could mean like polite too. But if she is shy, my instinct is to like have her bring her arms up in front of her so she's like, because when you're shy or introverted, you try and keep yourself small and like cover as much of yourself as you can. So like I would try posing her in ways that like show that off more. So again, if your character design is good, that's like, it's gotta be good. Because if it's not, like, a good story won't save it. At least, I don't know. Maybe it will. But I feel like the character design will enhance the story. Oops. What? Oh. Oh, it's because the skin's too close to that color. That's why. Oh, and that's something I kind of forgot to show up with the other ones, too. But, like, if you're doing something and you're like, man, this shit's just not popping enough, you might want to check your, like, values. To do that, an easy way to do that is if you can make another layer of it, right? You go in and, let's see, make it black and white. So then if you squint your eyes, if things blend together, you don't have enough contrast. So, like, if I made this one black and white, right? I squint my eyes. I do see, like, the tails and the leg. The tail and the legs, they are very, very close in value, so I'd make one darker or lighter. And it's not like you have to make the skin darker if you don't want. You can, obviously, you know, you can have different skin tones. But you can also just, like, fucking give her some leggings. And then you can, like, have distress on the leggings if you did want to show her legs through. Hate those lines I made. Yeah. That's already like a better silhouette too. Just kind of oomphin' it a little bit. Very simple, so I would, that's like the biggest thing I see with this girl is just like push it, give her some stuff to describe her, you know. Her crush is a dragon slayer. I feel like having hands behind your back could also be a very introverted thing. It could, but as far as like body language sciences go, it's, or psychologies, it does read more as like you're open and ready to talk rather than hands in front where it's like very much like stay back. It's not like I'm making a story out of them, you know? I just drew them. Good thing I didn't show you the first draft. They're lost. I mean, that's fine. I just saw that you had submitted them, so I wanted to go over them with a critique. I mean, if it was for animation, yeah, no. Simple, great. Very simple. Almost too simple. But yeah. But alright, guys. That's all I had. Those were all the submissions we got. Yippee! Simplicity at its best. I mean, it's good. Too simple could also be bad, too. Everything in moderation, yeah? Yeah. Let's go back here. Yeah. And thanks, guys, for hanging out with me as I, like, had my emotional breakdown in the beginning. I'm sorry. I feel a little silly for crying and shit in front of you, but thanks for being so nice about it. I appreciate you guys for letting me talk it through. Nishijo is an excellent example of simple designs enabling great animation. It's true. It's true. It's true. Nishijo does have some simplistic stuff going on, and it works fabulously. I like the color. Thank you. Wait, some stuff. But yeah, I took notes from it, so I'll give more details. Hell yeah. And, you know, don't add details for the sake of details. Add details to help tell this character's story. Or tell more about the character. Everything all good? Oh, Muffin, right, you weren't here. So yeah, I mean, physically I'm fine. Mentally, I'm sure I'll work through it. Emotionally, I was ready to kill somebody. I guess the big thing was, I hadn't really told you guys. I just kept referring to it as, like, the big life event. But Cam and I are getting married in October, and we had our venue picked out, deposited down a few months ago. Started sending out invites, you know, recently, telling people where it was, all that shit, and then the person who had the venue today let me know that she was no longer gonna host the wedding and gave us our deposit back and said good luck. So, you know, it was a lot. It was a lot. I was crying, I was hyperventilating, I was freaking out. Yeah, it's yeah. I was very excited to do it there, and she just was like, nah, I'm not doing it anymore. Sorry. So it's it was a lot. And then that happened like a few minutes before stream, so I was like, okay, I need some time, hold on, pushing back stream. But like, I didn't want to like cancel stream because this was like an audience participation kind of thing, and just sorry to hear that. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I haven't been able to talk to Cam about it even because he's been at work. He popped into stream here, but like, I didn't want to bring it up in the middle of our fucking fun character design shit. So but yeah, sorry I brought it up at the beginning of stream, but I do appreciate y'all like a lot for letting me just like vent and get it out there. I appreciate y'all. The marriage or the wedding planner bailing? The wedding planning, yeah. Well, she wasn't exactly like a wedding planner. It was like she owned the Victorian like house mansion thing that we were gonna use as the venue for the wedding, and she was like, today she was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually gonna sell the whole thing, so you can't have your wedding here. So it's like Cam and I are still getting married. It's just like, now we have half the time to figure out where we're doing it. It's like we had told because we had the food, the person who's making the food, I forget what they're called. My mind's everywhere right now. Like the food, the photographer, the DJ, like they're all were like, yep, we got it. We know where that is. We'll go be there on your wedding day. And now we got to get to all them. Like, hey, it's actually not there. We're going to try to figure it out. Can you still do it? And they're like, well, where are you doing it? I don't know yet. Da 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 da. So it's just like, it could create a whole fucking snowball effect of us having to redo our whole wedding with half the time. On top of the fact that like I was really excited to do it in this Victorian mansion and feel like a vampire princess. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little fucked up right now, emotionally. I feel bad about it, thank you. Bro, that sounds like that would have been sick. The caterer. Yeah, that's the word. The caterer, the one that brings the food. So, and like the other thing too, like this lady who was, you know, letting us use the venue was also gonna make the wedding cake. Like that was part of the deposit, which she's like, yeah, I'm also a baker. I'll make you your wedding cake. And I was like, fuck yeah, easy. And now she's not even doing that. So I only have a few months to do something that should have been done, you know, 5 months ago. It's like if I fuck something up, it's like, damn, lock in, Saph. But when someone else fucks up my plans, I am pissed. It's like, I did everything right and you still tried to make this hell for me. I hate this. Ah! So yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm pretty fucking frustrated. Shit happens, it is what it is. It's true. I gotta try and have that mindset more. I gotta try and like, okay, lock in, get another venue, make sure everyone can still make it. So you don't have to hire a new photographer, you don't have to hire a new caterer or a new DJ. The wedding party, we don't have anywhere to stay because we were also gonna stay in the Victorian mansion those nights. So it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Ah! Bro, that's fair. Kind of awful when someone else would just drop it like it's nothing. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. I know my mom said that she was going to be trying to call her because I was like, I found this out. My mom was talking to me and I'm like crying and like hyperventilating. She's like, do you have to stream tonight? I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, I'll call around and see what's going on and I'll get back to you. But yeah, no, it looks like she just doesn't want to own that mansion thing anymore. And so because she's selling it, she doesn't, you know, she's just like, yeah, I'm selling it, so I thought I would tell you now rather than a week before your wedding. And I'm like, okay. I gotta look for silver linings. She told me now and not a week before the wedding. Because for some reason that was the thought in her head to do that. Solid. Yeah, okay. Thanks for letting me vent, guys. I'm so sorry. God, I wish I had soda. I want a soda really bad. I heard Saph Mama wants to debut. Never. Never. Sorry. Not much of a consolation. Yeah. Anytime. Thank you. Nah, sometimes I'm one of those people that, like, talking about it does, in fact, help. Like, even if, like, just me being able, like, yeah, this sucks, and everyone going, yeah, that does suck. And I'm going, thank you. Now I feel validated and I feel a little better. You know what I mean? Shit, I try. No need to be sorry. We're here for you. Don't worry. Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys. You're the real ones. The Veil Guards don't fuck around. I appreciate you. You're right to do something. Thank you. But yeah, so now you know. Whenever I said, like, yeah, the big life event thing is really fucking me up right now, is because those are weekends where it's like I'm trying to find, like, the photographer, or I'm trying to, like, get the person to, like, ordain the wedding, you know? It's like, fuck me. To be fair, you did Lux in the basement. But where is she? I'm gonna go find Oh my god, makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, now there's only one secret major event that I haven't told you about, but like, I don't even have a date for that yet. And you know what? It's not stressful yet, because there is no date yet. But don't worry about it. That's for later. That's a happy one. That's a happy one. I mean, the wedding's happy too. I was just so nervous to bring it up, because I'm like, fuck, how do I even talk about it? Don't act like you didn't enjoy it. Oh, yeah. So yeah, look forward to that. There is another big announcement somewhere in the future. Or I guess a couple. Yeah, a couple. Yeah. So look forward to that. But that's all I got for this now. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. I might go cry a little bit more just to like get it out, you know? The baby. No. No. Let's not. Not pregnant. Kiki pregnant. Yeah, let's go with this red herring, okay? Yeah, Kiki pregnant. Oh, Kiki's streaming? Hold on. Fuck, I don't even know how to get YouTube. She and Kim hand holding? Yeah. We freaky like that. We held hands and shit. Is Kiki streaming tonight? She is. Wait, what fucking time is that? Is she not? It's Tuesday, isn't it? No. Yes? No. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Wait, her schedule says she's streaming, but I don't see her live yet. Oh, it's Kiki falling behind. Oh, on Twitch. Oh. Oh. Well, isn't she just the special little snowflake that has a Twitch and a YouTube up and running? Good for her. Fuck, I opened Twitter again. Hold on. Oh, fuck, now I gotta find her on Twitch. Do I not have her on Twitch? I guess I don't. Why would she do this? Why would you do this to yourself? Kiki! Isn't Osu stream perfect? I have Twitch as you do. Rizu, you're different. You're built different. Kiki is supposed to be mine and only mine. Why is she on Twitch? Hold on. Where the fuck? Ah, okay. Here we go. Oh, it's so bright. Okay, I found her. Oh, fuck. It's so bright on Twitch for some reason. I don't... Fuck. Hold on. Now I gotta find my chat. Jesus Christ. Alright, guys. We'll go Saf Attack. Or you go Saf Attack. I don't know. I might try and lurk, but, like I said, I am pretty fucking tired. Well, hello, Strider. Welcome in. You are just in time for us to raid my friend Kiki. She's on Twitch today. For some fucking reason. Right in time. We're wrapping up. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so sorry, man. But the VOD will be here for you, of course. Just skip to 29 minutes in, because we yapped for the first half an hour. But... I see. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. We are streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5:45 Central Standard Time. We're going to be finishing up Class of '09, the re-up. So we'll get that done and out of our way. That's the only stream this week because I got shit going on, as you can understand. But yeah, go say Saf Attack to Kiki on Twitch. She's playing Osu. It's a really fun rhythm game. And if I don't see you tomorrow in the next one, I will see you when I see you. Everyone have a good night, good evening, and Phil Guards, you are dismissed. Bye. Bye.